Well, hello, Task Force members. Welcome to the Red Web live shopping event for the Sippy Cup of Knowledge.
Oh, it's been a long time coming. I can't even remember the first episode that you mentioned distilling the knowledge down into a sippy cup, but Christian's firing off.
Christian!
You're gonna hear some wild things around the...
Hello?
This is our first ever live shopping event. So welcome. I see some of you have set your whole day aside. You called your boss and you said, I'm not coming in. There's a cup on sale and I need to be there.
I'm gonna say it again for a sippy cup.
Yep.
Yeah, when we first talked about this, it was just from the hip.
Oh yeah.
During an episode, and now it's in demand.
Oh yeah, it is.
You guys want a sippy cup. And yes, we're gonna imbue them with knowledge. And what does that mean exactly? Well, that means that there is a bunch of knowledge here.
Our researcher and producer, Jillian, has gone through and found all sorts of facts, some unsettling, some just facts, you know?
This one's about a chainsaw. Trevor's gonna go through all that. Now, I've got a bunch of blanks.
He's just gonna fire off.
And
we tried to stop him.
And these blanks are just gonna have whatever comes out of this noggin. And let me tell you, I don't even know.
He doesn't even know. I'm pretty sure one of them is gonna be, get jiggy with it.
Oh, 100%.
Just ambiguously.
No,
I think that is good knowledge.
Is good ghoul.
Ghouls? Where are the ghouls?
So
as you guys are pre-ordering these, we will be taking the slips, reading them out, so you know. You might not get the one we read when you buy it, but you know, pretty much all the ones that sell during this hour are gonna come to you pre-imbued with knowledge, or if you're lucky, or maybe unlucky, I don't know, you might get whatever tumbles out of this guy's
It'll be something that'll be enlightening. Possibly life-changing.
I figured you might throw like a penny in there. Whatever's in your pockets, just loosely.
Oh, if I got pocket lints going in there. I'm checking everyone's pockets. It depends like what everyone has. There will be a QR code.
Oh, yes,
that will pop up on demand. Pop it up now. Oh, it's there. Okay,
you snapped it in like Thanos snapped half of us out.
Damn. Okay.
And that's
there it is.
I tucked in the first movie reference of the stream.
There you go.
But yeah, scan the QR code. It'll take you right to the store page where you can pre-order the Sippy Cup of Knowledge. Without further ado, though, you might have heard some clamor, and we have Christian on our sidelines here because we're going to have like a bit of a conveyor system. He's going to be ushering in your cups as you procure the button, right, with your finger at home. You know, you called your boss, you said, I'm not coming in. You said, clickety-clack, I buy it. And then it goes from your click to Christian's hands to our hands to our brains.
You know
I'm sorry about that.
You know the complete chain from Christian's hands to my hands to Trevor's hands. Well, you're not going to see
Jillian's
just because,
hands.
But in between Jillian's hands,
Jillian, get a hand in here.
It's just not visible. Baby hands.
There's Jillian's hands. Oh, right. And each of these will be pre-tickled by little baby hands.
There'll be a little baby hand tickle.
Look at that. Listen, Task Force, it's been a minute since Case Files, and you can see how long it's been based on my calendar, which is now my hair. I tell time with my hair now. So don't come at me with 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock business. I want you to come with me like week 5.
Right.
Week 10, you know?
Hold on
I speak in weeks now.
You know, chat's
like a pregnant woman. What?
Chat's going off.
What are they doing?
They're communicating, they're talking.
They're communicating.
You know, right?
they're communicating with us. We're already at 150. We got to start stuffing.
Okay. Damn, this is a bad idea.
We've amped too long. Put the QR code away. Stop scanning.
J-Palm in the chat. Alfredo's going to be chaotic. What do you mean? I wrote, sometimes, no.
Hold on. I haven't even Mr. Rogers this business. Let me take my Task Force jacket off. Some still available. Small through large, I think, are available. They run a little big because they're a loose fit. So let me Mr. Rogers this into the background. There you go.
I'll start.
What fact did you just stuff into this one?
I wrote sometimes, ... no.
You know what? You're going to be like the Magic 8 Ball. I feel like we need a Magic Frayed Ball.
I want to sign the back of that.
Nailed it.
It has been ordered. Okay.
We're gonna
so here's a couple of things. It's like, It's not.
Sorry for the messy signatures. We're busting a rhyme.
We wanted, when we were talking about going through different designs, there were traditional, like, actual sippy cup designs. But we thought to ourselves, we want something that we still want to be able to use.
Let me ask, hold on.
That's like, I was like, oh, okay, that looks cool. That's designed well.
Yeah.
And we came up with this bad boy. Now, that being said,
that's a nasty
I'm
boy.
warning you now. If you have seen the promo footage for this live shopping event, the bit there was me drinking liquid in this cup. And let me tell you, when I had to lay down because there was so much liquid in this damn sphere,
dude, you were actually not okay after. So we did a promo thing.
Deceivingly, there is so much liquid that fits into this bag.
Oh my God, yeah. Do we actually know how many ounces this is? We can figure it out. All right, this one, Ted Kaczynski, AKA the Unabomber, was subjected to experiments under MK Ultra. Did you know that?
Fantastic episode.
Did you know that? Jillian's giggling in the background.
Episode.
Hold on, let's sign.
That was a great one.
We're gonna sign, and then you can fill these things up with wine or whatever you want. Here you go. Christian, do we need to stuff these cups back in these sacks?
Make sure the bag is in the box and the cup is in the box.
So separately or together?
Just together in the box.
You got it. I don't have to put the ball back in the sack. All right, here. You
Well, of course, the task force wants the bag.
Do you want to sign this one or not? We're on cup 2 out of what? 150?
240.
Oh my God, we're on cup 240. You're striking my allergies up. Damn it. Okay. By the way, I don't know. Fredo probably already said this.
What the?
That's half sold out. Seriously, I'm not joking. That's like over half sold out.
It's a sippy cup.
It's a sippy cup, but it's got knowledge. There's not a sippy cup in the world with knowledge like this. Also, it will come with a straw. We're just for the ease of it. We've set all the straws aside so our clumsy fingers don't misplace them and lose them.
With the straws. The straws themselves, I'll show you.
Look at that. You can pick it up by the straw.
You can, because there's a little kind of like a blocker, so that way it doesn't just fall right out.
Do you know what it is?
What?
It's smart. It's a smart straw.
It's a smart straw?
It's a smart straw for a cup of knowledge.
Well,
Jillian?
Here at the task force, we have researchers who constantly researching. The buffest scientists.
Jillian deals with us. Okay, throw up a bunch of cups here.
What other fact you got?
All right, this one. 1/3 of murders go unsolved in the United States. Just the U.S. alone. Why are you giggling? I'm just. I love Jillian's dark sense of humor.
I'll be honest.
There's another giggle.
That's.
Can we mic up Jillian? That was a bad signature. I'm gonna do a second.
1/3? I thought it'd be more, to be honest. I thought it'd be like half. It just seems. I mean, you know what? It'd be cool
you live
to
in the
see.
clouded world of this podcast where
I do.
Everything is unsolved.
I do. Everything is unsolved. But then also, I wonder if that number has risen or dropped over time, right?
Ooh.
Are there less mysteries unsolved because of technology? Because of like DNA evidence?
Right. You would think with new tools more would be solved, but with new tools comes new like misdemeanors. Could you get away with it?
A misdemeanor.
Yeah, right.
Jillian.
You know, murder. A misdemeanor. All right, here we go. Let's see here. When ducklings are bored, sometimes they become cannibals. Didn't know it would go dark, did you?
Wait,
go dark.
Wait, what?
What's that?
That's darker than the bird?
Oh, no. When it starts with when ducklings, you're like, oh, I thought we had sinister, scary knowledge. Ducklings, oh, no. When they're bored, they start eating their siblings.
Well, I know, so I had 2 hamsters, and when 2 hamsters make love, they make baby hamsters.
Right.
We didn't know to take out the dad, and so I picked up one of the babies, and it was just the head.
Oh!
So
are they like
that
spiders?
That happens. Yeah, I guess the dad eats the kids. So that happens, but I don't think it was because they were bored. Because they're bored is that's a whole thing.
All right. Let's see. We're gonna tuck this duckling in here. 300? We've only boxed 5. We'll make sure all of them that you order in this hour will be
imbued with knowledge.
They're all gonna have knowledge. We're just slow as hell.
I mean, here's the thing. We didn't know. We thought, you know what?
Duckling box.
Maybe we'll get 5 of these off the show.
Right, if we get
we'll
5.
only have to write 5 things.
That's a personal win. 5? Like, hey.
I'll be honest, there's not enough. There's more empty space than 250 things for me to write in my head.
Right, there's a lot of things rattling around. We're also gonna sign them all, but like, yeah, we'll make sure you, well, dang, I don't wanna start reading facts. The chainsaw was invented, do you know what, like, I've heard this recently. Do you know this answer? What was the chainsaw invented to assist with? Was it A, chopping trees? Was it B, chopping people?
Yes, because there was a lot of dead. So they want to chop them up into pieces to help deviate and bury.
Was it C, chopping people not for death, but for the sake of childbirth? Or was it D, because they looked pretty?
Wait, what the fuck? What does that have to do with childbirth?
I don't know, but hey, the chainsaw was invented to assist with childbirth. I've heard that recently, and I didn't look any deeper.
What?
Yeah. It's one of those facts that I like to stick to the headlines on.
The Sippy Cup of Knowledge holds about 17 ounces.
17 ounces?
It's coming from Task Force number.
That's like your protein shake.
It's a lot, actually. That's like an absurd amount of ounces.
Did someone do like pixel measurements and then do like pi r cubed or whatever the heck?
Well, we sent it down to the measurement department.
What in the hell is this one?
Hi, but bye. What?
Someone's getting some knowledge.
I mean,
Hi, but bye.
But I mean, like, you know, it's like I'm greeting you,
right?
But also, like, I gotta go.
I gotta go. Really,
I gotta go.
Really, New Yorker of you. Like, hi, thank you. I'll take your flight, but I gotta go.
It's got an exclamation mark to let you know that, like, I'm excited. Not about like leaving you, but the fact that I saw you briefly. I'm just launching these over to Jillian.
I can't see Jillian, but I trust. Trust fall.
It's really a trust chain.
I've never been this good at sports.
Ow! Somebody banged my toes. Okay.
There was a ghoul that moved.
There was a ghoul. Sometimes tumors grow teeth and hair. Do you know about that one?
I don't like.
Do you think they could start talking?
I don't like that at all.
That's a movie.
Hair? Why? A tumor already is just like, oh no. But like the fact that it's growing hair.
Right.
How does it just grow teeth?
Well, it's because it's just rapidly
wild.
developing cells, and some just end up maturing into other cells. What are cells but cells of other cells?
Yeah. Huh.
Put that down. Write that down. That's some. You know what? That one's just for the chat. You didn't need to pre-order for that one. That one's just for you. If what are cells but just other cells? All right. This one's tucked in and going away. We've got tumor dentata. I think that's what it's called, with dentata. Oh, this one has a typo.
Sorry.
This one I wrote, I wouldn't. I just, you know, I wouldn't.
No, the typo makes it unique. One of one.
One of them?
We were gonna number these, so you knew which cup you had, but man, I didn't realize the logistics of all of this. Jillian knocked it out of the park. I hope you all, can we shout out your handle on Twitter?
Sure.
Is it Triangle God?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone go follow and support Jillian. She rocks. Triangle God on Twitter. This one says the star Antares is 60,000 times brighter than the sun.
So does that mean?
Don't look at it.
Yeah, what would that do if like I was the same distance from that sun as I am from our sun?
You would get.
And I just looked up.
You would get a tan 60,000 times faster.
Oh snap!
No. It would be that scene in Riddick when the sun rises over the ridges.
When it's scorched
and someone's
earth?
like
Is that what it would
swinging on a rope. He's like, I gotta get to the shade.
They're
and as
making
soon as he
another
hits
Riddick.
the sun, he goes. He blasts in. Basically, this sun would turn anyone into a vampire.
Huh.
Here you go. They're making another one?
Yeah, they're making another one. They are. Man, just I love how Alfredo pauses as his brain tries to comprehend what was just said. That is, that's what happens on the podcast.
It is. We just cut out the pause to make us all
There's a
sound
long
smarter.
pause where I go, wait, what?
Alrighty, this cup going in. We got some celestial knowledge here. Love it. All right, what are we at, Christian?
We are at 375 pre-orders.
375 pre-orders. Okay, Christian, do you remember how many? Do we have like 500 total?
490 total.
We have 490 total, so we have about 100 left. So
I'll be honest, I thought
it's just like when when you spent the night at your friend's house, but you left the TV on, and then it goes through the static, then there's the bars and tones, and if you can make it through that, you might have the static channel, and then if you make it through that in the witching hours, the infomercials start to come on, and they say stuff like, buy now, to get, here, Jillian, coming through, to get your amazing deal. And you're like, you got ample supply. There's no time limit. Why does it have a countdown?
Right.
We have a countdown. We have 100 left.
I didn't think we had that many task force members, I'll be honest.
Yeah, we're both signing all the facts.
There's a lot of people that would be like, on the little sippy cups. Just because.
I can really taste that mirrors can cause hallucinations. Which is something I tried to do in our recent ghost hunt last October, is mirror scrying. I believe we cut it out for time, and also because nothing came of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you mirror scry, and you don't really end up with anything. You might mirror cry.
We tried.
Have you just been tucking madness into these cups and not reading them, or have I just been tuning out insanity?
Oh no, I've read some of them.
What we got here?
This one says, big foot, small hands.
No, I like that one.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
No, I think
if Bigfoot has big feet, then that means that his hands are small because he's not big hands.
Right, conservation of mass.
Foot.
Exactly.
So, like, if I took my foot, my hand, it's like, okay, right? It's all right. It's like half. But like, if Bigfoot had regular size hands and his feet were like
big,
double, then you're looking at small hands.
You're looking proportionally. Those are some tiny, tiny hands.
Look, that's just what's going through my mind right now.
All the things you said, all the things you said,
Going through my mind,
all the things you said. Death cannot. 90 cups left?
90 cups.
Jillian, here's box number 10.
Oh, God.
We are making a dent.
Remember when we... Oh, you need to sign that one.
Oh, I do?
In the box right here.
All right.
I mean, we talk about this a lot, but just task force, thank you. Because when we put this together, we went, I don't know, maybe someone will show up.
I'll be happy if like 5 people, come in. Like you said, get a couple cups. We have a good time hanging out with task
and we
force.
just hang out with task force members.
Wait, did I misread 8 inches for 8 feet during Bigfoot's episode? Did that stay on air?
Yes.
Oh shit, this needs to be on the box.
Bigfoot was 8 inches tall.
Oh, no.
I forgot.
Wait, he said what?
He said Bigfoot was 8 inches tall.
There you go, Jillian.
Tiny Bigfoot.
Whoop, whoop.
Got it.
Thank you again, Christian and Jillian. Task Force, seriously, really appreciate you guys always turning up. We don't have a whole lot of merchandise, because we keep it straightforward and everything with the show, but like when we do, whether it be this jacket, which you see in the corner here, which we finally brought back because you guys were just like so in love with it, you guys really turned up for it, or this Sippy Cup. You guys really just show the love and support, and
actually,
it means a lot.
We
Recharge your controllers, says Fredo.
I did say recharge your controllers.
He doesn't even use controllers.
One of you guys right now are gonna go and play your console or something, or your headphones or whatever, and you're gonna go, it's out of batteries, and recharge it.
Right. You actually probably saved at least one person. They walked home and they said,
100%.
oh, I need to recharge my, And you
With my luck,
saved
it's
them.
gonna go to the person that always has everything plugged in.
Right.
John Trevor,
Yeah.
we just got out of a meeting.
What's that one? Hold on.
50 serial killers are on the loose.
Oh, Sabretooth in the chat says as many as 50 serial killers are on the loose in the United States. The number is according to the FBI. However, some, including homicide archivist Thomas Hargrove, speculate that around 3,000 to 4,000 serial killers remain active in the country. Okay, let's get back. Let's find something
I guess
lighter.
the percentage of people that actually act upon it is really low. Is that the same fact?
No, that would be wild. I was looking for something a little lighthearted. Crocodiles can't stick out their tongue. Could you imagine? Crocodiles just going bleh at you.
Oh, I like that there's like random animal facts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This one I wrote,
Oh, yep.
it could be you. I'll be honest. I'm just, if you're sitting there going like, who did it? Maybe it's you.
That's some weird context talking about serial killers. It could be you. And if it is, turn yourself in. Okay, let's lower those statistics.
Trevor, we came out of a meeting,
Yes, sir.
and we were told that we were actually able to like talk about it.
I might have already talked about it by accident one time.
Oh.
You weren't there, but let's talk about it now. Now that we have more of a formal approval.
So there's a conference in Austin.
Convention.
Convention. Yes.
Conference sounds like what my doctor.
Well,
would go to.
a conference in the sense that we're very formal. But there's a convention that happens every year in Austin in July. RTX, Rooster Teeth Convention.
Oh, tell me about it.
We will be attending. Red Web will be there.
Oh yes.
But we got the go-ahead to announce that there will be just a stone's throw away.
Oh,
there will be
a cough away.
There will be a Red Web escape room.
Absolutely.
How cool
That's
is
so
that?
cool. So we have a lot of other things that we're trying to plan here at RTX. It's going to be the first weekend of July. Go to rtxevent.com. We're not really trying to promote that, but we're super stoked on it. So if you're excited for it, let's go to rtxevent.com and show that love. Early bird specials are on, tickets are on sale. But anyway, yeah. Red Web, we're going to have a convention, or excuse me, an escape room across the street from the convention, so it's really close. We're going to try to get the case file set that we are on right now. We're going to try to get that on the floor.
So you guys can really feel the ambiance of knowledge.
Let me move this chair. And then, let's see, we want to do something like a red out. So like if we pick a specific day, like a Saturday, and we all wear our red shirts or something, which we do have a Red Web Task Force shirt in the store, but just red shirts, and we just like litter the convention hall. Or the floor or wherever.
Just really out there, solving whatever mystery, whether it be who took the last hot dog from the vending machine.
Right. And it's probably Face Jam. From the vending machine.
I wrote, "How dare you escape my grasp?"
Dang, that's weird knowledge. But anyway, I'm too excited. I can't keep my words straight. But yeah, we want to do like a big group selfie with we're going to try to red out the convention. We're going to have the annual meeting of the minds, as always. Some sort of Red Web themed panel yet to be conceived. Jillian?
But a damn escape
Yeah,
room.
dude, the escape room I'm so stoked for. If
That-
that's all we had. What?
40 cups left.
40?
cups left.
40 cups left.
I don't think,
That's 4 dimensions.
I need to make sure my grandma gets one.
I gotta make sure I get one.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if I
have one. I have one. I was showing it off during
Somebody buy me one. Whoever's listening that can, no, don't do that. This one's interesting. Can you guess the last letter added to the alphabet?
trying to think, what letter do I hate? You know what I'm saying?
Right. What was the afterthought letter?
Q or Y.
Those are good guesses, honestly. Especially Y that can't decide between consonant and vowel.
Right.
J.
J?
J.
Everyone that has J in their name, like J-Palm in the chat, he almost didn't exist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put that down. Excuse me for my pronunciation here, I think the Moai, M-O-A-I. These are the things we cut from the episodes.
Yeah.
The Moai statues in Easter Island have bodies buried underneath the surface. Do you know that?
Jeez.
I need to
I
get my signature back together.
was driving around Austin, and I like looking at neighborhoods and stuff like that while I'm driving. Kind of like saying like, okay, what's the landscape? What's the property like here? And then
You like
I
to
saw a
drive
bunch
by
of,
houses slowly, looking
right,
through their
trying to peek through the window.
Right.
But I saw a line of houses, and right across was a cemetery. I don't think I can do it.
Being across from on the cemetery?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Not necessarily because the ghouls or the hauntings or the baby hands. That's
Just the thought of it all?
Just being near.
Right. And then if Dawn of the Dead does happen, very low chances, but it's I'm not saying it's a not zero chance.
Right. We're first to go.
Right. They come marching right for you. There are rogue planets that will move through space without orbiting a star. Now, what's really interesting about this is I was reading recently about the idea of Planet X and that there might actually be one, but not in the same sense as the conspiracy or the urban legend is said. Like a planet will come flying through the solar system and throw us all into chaos and whatever. But that there's just a bunch of planetoid objects like Pluto out there.
Planetoid objects?
Yeah.
we talked about this even recently, but I feel like there's a bunch of space stuff that or like theoretical like theories and thoughts that I feel like we can just sit there and just ponder and think about. What? What?
Ghouls have no soul.
I don't.
Damn.
What do you?
Ghouls. Ghouls are nothing but soul, I would feel.
That's what you think.
It's just the residual of like their
Yeah.
physical self.
Yeah. It's like what we
Like
talked about before. Like, what if ghosts were just kind of like a replayed image of the life? that they had?
Oh, like an imprint, a fourth
Yeah,
dimensional
like a
kind
little
of
imprint.
imprint.
I like that Trevor reads them. Because he goes, what?
25 cups left.
25 cups left.
Okay, well,
Wow.
we've made it. We underestimated the task force
We
yet again.
did. I mean, we're only halfway through and we're just about sold out. Thank you all so much. And I keep forgetting to check the chat periodically. Abby Squid, very active. Colin M. Parker, very active members of the task force. Thank you guys for hanging out all the time. Everywhere we go, we see you. Thank you. Pirate Spiral, Wheel for Speed. Zombies have souls, question mark? I think it says try D.
I guess it depends on like what movie you're talking about. You know what I mean? Some movies they have still some sense of their past self. You know?
Right.
Others they're just completely gone. And so I guess it depends. In the same way as like it's like, oh, would you survive a zombie apocalypse? So it's like, well, it depends. Are they like the fast zombies? Because hell no. But also, even
Right.
if they're slow zombies, it's just a matter of time.
We talking World War Z? We talking clickers?
Oh my God, it's World War Z. Oh my
right.
goodness.
The people move like a fluid.
They just pop up. There's a sequel to that movie that's being made, which I'm excited because
What's it called?
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I just didn't know there was room
I
for
Am
a sequel.
Legend is getting a sequel.
Now that
Which I'm excited about.
very excited
Which I
about.
guess if Will Smith is in it, then they used the alternate ending, which I believe is the actual ending from the book.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
All right. Ooh, you put a fact in, and I remembered it. There was a pacu fish, or there's a specific type of fish that has teeth like a human. Like they look just like a human. This one says there's a chicken named Mike that lived for 18 months without a head. Yeah. At least.
That's
8 species of horned lizards can shoot blood through their eyeballs. It's like a defense mechanism where they're just like, ah!
that's wild. Can you imagine just having a headless chicken just kind of around?
How do you feed it? Do you just like kind of stuff things down its neck hole?
Wait, how does it?
It's World War J, says Franco. That's fucking. The last letter of the alphabet. I mean.
Yeah.
See, look at that. Task Force already using the knowledge.
That's what I'm saying. These cups are gonna be full.
All right, let's see. What was this one again? This one was. Oh, rubber bands last longer if refrigerated, which is odd because
I would think
staples.
that they would break.
I would think they would become brittle.
Yeah.
But staples should have a refrigerated section. You know, for your inks and your rubber bands.
Your inks.
Some books created in the 18th and 19th centuries are bound with real human skin.
I guess
What?
they're not trying to.
We're back into the darker
like the,
ones. Julian's giggling away.
What is? Is it the Necronomicon?
Necromancer,
No,
right, from
the-
Dol Guldur.
Yep. The Evil Dead.
2 cups left.
2! There are 2 cups!
The
It is a race! Whoever wants those last 2 cups, now is your chance! Oh man, I drank so much tea this morning.
We
I got bubble gut, bro.
He sold out of Sippy Cup.
Here, I'm gonna write down my own fact. I'm gonna write down my own fact.
Wait, hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
hit spike
Pause.
the lens.
Pause. I've been pulling from a pool of boxes here. There are no longer
I
pools
got
of
you.
boxes.
I got you. I got your pool of boxes.
Does anyone want to fill in for the chair? Who's just way too
Got it.
busy to hand these sippy cups so we can imbue them with knowledge.
Counting the pre-orders. Busy.
He's watching the number. He's
We are
watching.
sold out of sippy cups.
What?
490 sippy cups. Have a good
Hell yeah.
We did that in like 35 minutes.
We literally, like, almost exactly half the time. Because we went live a little, you know, we gave a few minutes for the music and for the people to roll in. And so, like, in 30 minutes, you guys, oh, man.
Well,
I'm so damn grateful for the task force.
Thank you.
it's wild. So, like, my
Got you this one here if you want to read it.
my best friend from high school. I remember when we got together like recently. I got bubble gut. It's
Yeah,
Trevor,
I got a little stick figure on there.
little bubble gut.
I got bubble gut.
I remember when he was like, oh, you know, you do a lot of different things. And he's like, one of the things I don't quite understand is red web. He's like, how is that a thing with you and why? And I went, well, because I like learning about this stuff. And Trevor went, you want to learn about these things?
Here's how
and
it really began.
I went, yeah.
The etymology is,
And I was like,
you're our little fear boy.
yeah.
Snails have thousands of teeth, up to 12,000, by the way.
Oh.
So cute, slimy little things gonna gnaw you silly. But yeah, I mean, like, I was like, you know, I love myself some mysteries, some internet mysteries. You know, we had some good banter, you and I. These were the early days of kind of like, it was a few years ago, so like, we've been here for a couple years still. And I was like, I feel like we got some good chemistry. He's easily scared. And I know a lot about some spooky stuff. Let's draw this sucker in. And then you took the reins and then, you know, really juiced it. So now we have this really beautiful balance of spooky, sinister topics with like really enjoyable, I enjoy it, the goofballisms that we have, where we just kind of indulge ourselves.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things where you like, we try to straddle and we appreciate that you guys trust us. I wrote on this one, I fear nothing. And then regretted that I wrote that. So I wrote, sorry, that's a lie.
Oh, okay. I feel like that had something to do with like literally what I just said.
But, you know, it's just like one of those things where, yeah, we want to bring...
That's exactly what it says.
You think I didn't say that? You think I lied about my lie?
I mean, you said you lied, so I don't know.
But
You're capable. Read that one. If you, I forget what it was.
household dust is mainly made up of dead skin cells.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
ooh.
yeah, that one I know. And for someone that has
a lot of dust.
It's just
A lot of skin?
Likes being very clean.
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
Sorry, what were you saying though?
No, but I was talking about how like, you know, like these are lots. It's like mysteries, and a lot of times you know you associate like mysteries and all these different things with a more serious tone, and it was definitely like kind of jumping into unknown territory, being like, well, we want to be able to be us, and us is kind of goofy. Us is, I mean, a sippy cup, for God's sake.
We can't, if we're gonna be authentic, we can't not be us.
Yes.
And not that I would ever hold us to the same level of quality as Jordan Peele or Monkey Paw Productions. If you've ever seen Nope, Don't Look Up, Us, or any of, Get Out, any movies like that, what I find to be so compelling, and I love horror movies, but what I find so compelling about his stories are how well he balances the scary with really strong humor.
Yeah.
To me, the two are on the opposite spectrum of the emotional kind of, if you were to, you know the color wheel, if you had like an emotional wheel,
Right.
scared and like excited or laughing would be opposites. And so I feel like they complement each other so well, and they're also, that's just how we naturally are.
Right.
I found that that's kind of like our niche, to be conversational, to be a little jokey, but also like really indulge in our tinfoil-ness at times, like the spookiness of it all. And then Task Force comes through with like, I was just talking to somebody on Reddit. We have a fan-run subreddit for Red Web. I think it's r/RedWebPod, but there was somebody there who was like, you know, I've been talking about the recently made public bomber and whatnot.
Yeah.
I forget what the number of it is, B-45, B-52s. There.
Yeah, the B-52 bombers.
No. That was just joking. But whatever it's called, he was like, they reached out and they were like, oh, I actually like kind of low-key work behind the scenes on some of these like things. I can't say too much, but he like updated me on some of the information. All I'm trying to say is, like, it's so cool to see the task force with all their various knowledges out there.
Yeah.
Like, indulge in some of our goofballisms or some of our, like, anecdotes or some of our, like, scary stuff, and then bring their own knowledge to that. It's such a unique environment that the task force has helped us create. And I don't know, this has just become a very, like a Thanksgiving. Just being grateful for this community, honestly. Does this one have it? No, it doesn't. All right, let's see what we got here. This one, there's enough gold inside the earth to cover the whole planet.
Really?
Makes you wonder, like, why is it supposed to be so rare?
It's just hard to find.
Oh, I guess so. And people hoard it.
That's true.
Like, if you melted down Fort Knox and then, whoa! That true?
No.
Another lie. So, I'm sorry, some of you are gonna get sippy cups of lies. I read this one, I go, Baby Hands is 6 years old. And I go, oh, is that true? And he's like, no, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
He's probably more like 6 centuries old.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Like, how you measure it.
Inches.
Yeah, in inches, like Bigfoot.
Like Bigfoot's height.
I will say about the sippy cup,
This one's full, right? I just want to make sure.
damn easy to get in and out of. Because you just go like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're here stuffing. You're going to only open this, like, you're going to open it, you're going to put liquid in it, and you're going to close it. But we're opening and closing these like madmen.
Right.
And it's just simple.
It's simple, man.
Thank God it's not cumbersome.
Oh my gosh. Like a real sippy cup? Listen, a lot of people, and I say a lot, it's been like 3 people asking why aren't they legitimate sippy cups? You know, like a toddler would use, spill-proof and like whatever. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna be real. I don't think anyone actually wants to be caught dead at their office sipping from a true sippy cup. Bosses might start going, hey, maybe you should take more days off. I'm a little concerned.
We wanted to make something that people are like, oh, I'll have this in my office and it's chill or what. And I think we nailed it in the sense that like, when I was bringing this around the office,
it's so
when we
quirky.
first got like the prototype in, and I was bringing this around, all the different people in the office were like, what's that? Like, what is that? And I went, Trevor, I think we made a good choice.
We're onto something. You could bowl with it. You can baseball with it.
You can put a hamster in it.
You could play basketball. Basketball with this.
Yep, with good old 5-time winner Buck Johnson.
Right. He's gone 5 times annual winner of the Cup. He's also gone 5 years uncontested. Thank you, Christian. Some fungi turn ants into zombies and control their brain. If you're watching Last of Us, you'll know that that's the cordyceps. Fredo, I'm going to give you another bonus fact. I've consumed cordyceps.
What?
Huh? Am I me? Or am I the fungus? There was a supplement that I didn't used to have. I just had some of it. Yeah, that had, I think it was the cordyceps form that was specifically for like the caterpillar. And it was part of like this like energy blend that I had.
What?
I had like caffeine and B vitamins, B complex, and all sorts of that good stuff. And it had some cordyceps in it. And man, that stuff had me wired. I actually had to stop because I'm like, the cordyceps was digging into my brains.
Jesus. Man, Last of Us show is just, it's solid.
It's solid, but it makes me go, I don't know. Why would anyone consume this just in case?
Yeah, I mean, it's a like real theory, you know what I mean? And then also the whole, like the intro to that show, it's like, you know, the cordyceps do that to, there's some versions of the cordyceps fungi that do that to like bugs, and it's like that actually happens.
There's like, dozens, if not hundreds of iterations of the cordyceps that attack specific types of ants, specific caterpillars or whatever. In 1872, a ship was discovered in the ocean with no sign of passengers or crew. A very early ghost ship there. What would you do if you were sailing the high seas and you stumbled into a ghost ship? Would you climb on board and look around?
Hell no. Why?
Have you seen the movie Ghost Ship?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't play soccer without a ball. Really happy to have these pieces of knowledge. You know what? We just don't know what people don't know.
I'll be honest.
And so that's a really good one.
I'll be honest. I went, oh, is that a fact? Oh, I wrote that.
He's starting to black out now. He's just putting down facts in their stream of consciousness. In 1992, 28,000 rubber duckies were lost in the ocean. Can you find one?
I added that little
28,000?
question.
You added that little question? I like that. Yeah, it was like a shipping container or something fell off, and then some are still found to this day, yeah.
Chad is having a blast.
Chad's popping
We're
off.
talking about some movies.
You know what? We
that
did
some
bring in
people
more
are spitting
movies.
facts. What?
Leave the lights on. They're in the dark. Who is your direct object? They.
They're in the dark.
Yeah, that's scary. I don't.
See,
Just like the phrasing of that.
You don't get specific because I don't want to be like, leave the lights on. The ghouls are in the dark, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Alfredo, I left the lights on. It wasn't a ghoul. It was some type of chupacabra. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, it's like you misguided me. It's like no, I kept it wide.
Right, you cast a wide net of
in
knowledge.
the dark.
Anything. I think it went from ambiguous and confusing to sinisterly ambiguous.
True.
Vampire squids mostly eat marine snow. What's marine snow? Is that like?
I don't
So I think
know.
marine snow.
It's just not blood.
Marine snow is like that. Like when you're on the deep, deep ocean. Is this one full? And
No, that's a new one.
Snow is a shower of organic
yes.
material falling from upper waters to the deep ocean.
Yep. Basically, everything that dies up above in the water, like, starts to decompose and disseminate down to the bottom, where it settles like snow.
Oh. Tons of just things I'm learning here. I don't think I have a cup big enough.
We got the sippy stream of knowledge now.
Yeah,
this
we
whole
do.
stream.
Man,
Oh gosh.
that's like what a day.
There we go. All right. Wow. I'm still blown away by how many facts are on the table because we have a fact for every cup. And every cup is sold. So we are gonna get through all these.
So many knowledgeable, high-tier facts.
Here's what I want to do. We can sign off camera. I want you to still be able to like write your own facts.
Okay.
But I want to
So
start.
I'm gonna open all these up again.
What's that? No. We're gonna start tucking these away and signing these off camera. I want to start blasting through the facts.
Oh yeah.
I want to spend the next like 10 minutes or so
blast through. 'em.
imbuing that knowledge.
Oh my
to
God, we only have
task
10 minutes
force.
left.
I know.
This happened so fast.
Do you know what type of like plant a pumpkin is? Would you consider it a vegetable, a berry, meat, or dairy?
That rhymed.
Oh, did it?
Is it not a vegetable? Like a gourd?
I mean, I'm very confused, but apparently pumpkins are berries. I think it has something to do with the anatomy of it all, but it doesn't taste like a berry. Certainly stinks like
All right.
a gourd.
I'm the one that allowed to make shit up, not real scientists. Who's making
It's real scientists, buff out of their mind, just making things up.
making things up?
So if there's any germaphobes, or see, I like to say this, and I got this from a friend back oh, thank you for the. I'm growing my hair out. In college, a friend of mine was like, listen, I'm not germaphobe, I'm just germ aware. I like that. And this is for my germ aware friends at home. Your phone, which you might be watching us on right now, your phone has more germs than a public toilet.
Oh.
You think of all the things that you like, I touch like this, and like I put down the seat cover and all that, and then you start licking and touching all over your phone, right?
Oh.
Where do you, I mean, like, you might as well start tiptoeing around the thing that you have in your pocket rather than a.
Well, they sell those like UV
Yes.
cases for your phone. I mean, that does the job. I should probably start doing that. Well, I mean, what I do once a week is
I microwave mine.
I take
Kills all the
hand
germs.
sanitizer wipes and I wipe my phone down, and then I just give it a quick rinse because it's got a low water rating, so you could give it
can
just
take
a
the
little
water.
bit, just a little something.
Yeah. I leave mine in my case and cough at it. So
Just to-
it really.
Just to have my germs fight the outside.
Right.
germs.
Well, that, and it also offsets any sort of cleanliness you've brought to the phone environment. I want to make sure that the phone community stays gross.
Oh.
Right. So if I peel back my case, you're going to see some crust. It's like it's built up a roux. And so I'm probably bending the average here myself. Just, I might be the outlier creating the environment where phones are more germy than a public toilet.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm holding this down, squad.
Master Allen says UV damages the touchscreen. Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't like that.
Does UV damage my water? Because I have like one of those water bottles that blasts it with UV.
Oh. Yeah. Would you ever do one of those survival kits where it's like a filter for your pee so you can drink it?
Oh, yeah, the survival straw is
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sure. It pulls out all sorts of stuff. If it can pull out from stagnant water bacteria and molds and fungus and creatures and amoebas, then yeah, it can pull out some ammonia from my urine.
Yeah, but it's still my pee.
Yeah, but you know, all the water we drink was someone's pee at some point. The water you drink.
Write that down.
Write that down.
What?
Write that down. All the water you drink, thank you, Jillian, is older than the sun. So.
What?
Now think about that. This could have been in like a T-Rex's urethra. Now, well, Cameron said yes, and then now he's saying no. I mean, it's fact. Once you write it down, we'll put it in a encyclopedia or something.
Pee. Okay. Well.
Should we have a Red Web encyclopedia? I feel like that would be cool. Filled with all sort of kind of rolling the dice knowledge, like, I don't know.
I feel like I would go really ham on knowledge that appears to be true and real, but no one's gonna fact check it. So half of it's gonna be riddled with like, did you know? And then you look it up and you go, that's not real. It's like, well, it was in the book.
That's true. The Book of Knowledge. Now here's the thing.
But that could be also used in duality as a training manual for new task force members.
That's true.
Fish out the bad info, you know? Don't
Right.
trust everything you see.
It's kind of like one of those.
Man, don't saving money.
So we have all these ideas. It's kind of like one of those kid magazines where you gotta like find the false facts. But nothing's more true than this. I like it, don't love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, I wrote that.
I like that after that conversation. Here's how Fredo distilled his understanding of all that into his sippy cup of knowledge. All the water you drink is someone's pee. It's not exactly how I think we explored that idea.
I thought that's how we said it.
I love.
That's how we.
Well, if it is someone's pee, then you're just drinking urine. But if it was someone's pee, it's been like processed through a water treatment facility.
Oh, yeah, more was than is.
It's the subtlety of the tense, yeah.
Right.
And honestly, when it comes to this fact, honestly, I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, I wrote that.
Another Fredo special.
Yeah.
Let's see. People used to put mummified cats in walls as a sign of good luck.
Oh. Mummified cats and wolves.
Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I trust it. I just don't know if I understand it. Cats, guardians of the underworld, they'll scare off Imhotep so he doesn't suck you down to the bone.
I did love that.
By sucking you dry, that's how.
Dude, that was a Brendan Fraser. I'm loving that he's back and he's getting love.
I need to see the whale still. This one, interesting. Sorry, I got my allergies are smashing me in the sinuses. 20% of coffee mugs, go ahead and set them down. I want to hear the clinks around the world. You're going to want to. 20% of coffee mugs have traces of fecal matter on them. Fecal matter is on everything. I'm just going to put it like that. Fecal matter is, and that's a fact. It just is.
Yeah, I kind of just accepted that because I have dogs. And I just walk on the grass and where other dogs piss. And it's just like, it's just everywhere.
Did you know that, Jillian?
Yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Oh.
We should do a case files where we just swab things. We'll swab Cameron.
Oh, yeah, we can swap Cameron.
We'll start swabbing.
See what's on him.
Yeah, I want to get to the bottom of that guy. No, swab. Okay, this one I've talked about briefly on at least an episode. In 1518, a, quote, dancing plague hit the city of Strasbourg where people would dance uncontrollably for days.
What?
Yeah.
So everyone was just on drugs.
Well, it was more of a, like, I keep forgetting the name of the, like, of the phenomenon, but basically like a shared, I think it's called and I might be wrong, I think it's called a shared psychosis, where people believe in whatever, so like, they believe there was an illness going around that was making people dance. And so they then would believe in that so hard that they feel they had it, so they would start dancing. And it was like basically believing in the placebo effect so strongly that they would dance until they hit exhaustion and down they went.
This.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh man, I need to write another fact. I still got bubble gut.
This is hopefully going to someone that has a cursed house. Leave this house, you foul demon. Got you. I also
man, are
wrote.
we doing sage cups now?
I wrote Task Force Hug, and water is the essence of moisture.
Oh.
This-
I thought it was hyaluronic acid from my skincare routine. I love the idea of, in a more cinematic way, like someone gets the one that says, "Be gone, foul demon." They get their sippy cup, they're like, "Wow, what a fun stream. You know, I tuned in, got my
Right,
cup, it's
yeah.
finally here." And then they go, like a depressurization. And then you hear a roar as and then the windows shatter outwards. And they're like,
accidentally put a demon in
no,
there.
no, no, you scared it away.
Oh!
They didn't know it was there, but when you broke the seal, the messaging blew out that outward.
Right.
It's like shoving all the demons out the window. So all their windows just shattered, and they're like, "Oh, this house is clear."
You know what the flip side of that is?
We got 1 minute left in the stream.
Oh!
1 minute left in the stream. The flip side of that is the person opens it, nothing happens, and then it's like the bad ending of a horror movie. The other person that does have the demons opens something else or like water's essence of moisture, and then is still haunted.
Right, they're still
Right?
haunted. They went to the wrong house.
Yeah.
They're like,
the
"Here's
sippy cup made it to the wrong house. Oh no!
Oh,
Plot
no.
twist, bad ending for the horror movie.
Yeah, like Drag Me to Hell."
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a while, but for some reason, the end of that movie went viral on Twitter recently. All right, let me blast through in this last minute a bunch
Yeah,
of facts.
fire off some facts.
All right, the average bed has between 100,000 and 10 million dust mites. Excellent. Did you know, that's actually, here's a free fact. I'm the fountain of facts.
Okay.
A mattress doubles in weight every 5 to 10 years because of dust mites. So you ain't getting weaker, you're just fostering a big family of dust mites.
There's so many disgusting things.
President William McKinley was shot right after giving away his good luck charm. So keep those good luck charms on you, especially if it's a cereal. Astronauts have reported that space smells sulfurous. There is no smell to space, but what happens is if an airlock is exposed to the vacuum or the near vacuum of space, there can be corrosive things that start to happen to the metals, weird interactions. You have things in space such as, I think it's called cold fusion, where if you touch two metals together and they just touch, metal to metal actually, they can fuse because of the vacuum. It's all weird science, I'm not buff enough for that. But then when you repressurize and you actually bring air back into the environment, which can carry the smell, you're kind of just smelling the effect of a vacuum on the things around you.
Oh.
That's my understanding of that. I think. Astronauts age slower in space. I think we need to take, just non sequitur, I think we need to take our task force headquarters and go to the moon. I could really use for a slower aging.
A moon base?
Yeah, and
It'll be
less
harder
allergies.
to deconstruct and reconstruct a lot of departments there.
Right. It's going to really be hard to hire new and different trades for our specific projects, but we'll get there. According to the Red Cross, blood makes up 10% of your body's weight.
Ooh.
So, bad idea. You're trying to lose weight, open up an artery. Okay. Legal disclaimer, don't do that. The air in a train station is 15% human skin?
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Jesus, this is all so terrible.
We got time to read one more fact.
No,
One
no,
more
no,
fact.
two more.
facts.
At the deep waters where they are found, blobfish look like normal fish. It's the fish that when you bring to the surface and they decompress, they just droop and they look like melty humans.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
They look
God,
like normal
yeah.
fish down below. An animal's yawn correlates with the size of their brain. Bigger brain equals longer yawn, which is another fact I think we already put away. The ostrich's eyes are bigger than its brain.
It's true.
It's that small?
Or they've got huge eyes.
They make some big eggs, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like gigantic.
They're like this. You could drop them and they wouldn't break.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Man, see, I'm really happy we
so
did
much
this.
knowledge.
I
Gross knowledge too, though.
Oh yeah, this was really nice to have new knowledge. I love firing off with the miscellaneous facts I've learned over the years. But Task Force, sincerely, thank you all so much, as always, for coming out, selling out the thing in minutes.
Yeah, in record
Minutes.
time.
Every time.
We've got a lot of cups to imbue a lot of knowledge with.
A lot of knowledge heading your way. So if you ordered this cup today, it's coming to you in the next couple weeks. It is a pre-sale, so give it extra time. We got to get this back to the factory, and it will come out to you.
Yep.
Don't forget,
Late March.
they're going to ship by
Yeah.
late March.
Not
So-
a ghost ship,
Not a ghost
a
ship.
sippy cup.
Also, still got these jackets, just a few left. So if you want to get in on that. Otherwise, Task Force, see you next week. Fredo, for another mystery.
We have an escape room.
We got an escape room, rtxevents.com, whatever it was. Whatever it was, I was too excited. rtxevent.net.